This is going to take more than 3 minutes, so I had to stop and start again. I think this is part 4 we're up to. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Eddie Eagle. The Eddie Eagle program is an NRA-sponsored program. It is. The Eddie Eagle program is a children's program that is designed to teach children not to play with guns. A lot of toy guns are painted pink and green, orange. A lot of toy guns have an orange thing on the muzzle so that you can see it's a toy gun. But there are, you never know, there might be a paintball gun that looks real. Might be a BB gun, and even though a BB gun is less powerful, the BB gun still fires a projectile. The Eddie Eagle program, kids have DARE, Drug Abuse Resistance Education. When I was in 5th grade, I was one of the first people in the country to have DARE. Yeah. We teach kids about drugs. We teach kids about sexually transmitted diseases. We teach kids about peer pressure. The Eddie Eagle program is in a lot of schools. You can learn it privately, but it's in a lot of schools. And I think it should be in every school in this country. The Eddie Eagle program teaches children not to play with guns. It teaches children that if they see a gun and they honestly can't tell if it's real or fake, they should not play with it. And they should leave the room and they should tell an adult where it is. And 90% of the time, the homeowner might be, oh, that's my gun, I should have put it away, I'm sorry. Or it might be, you never know, it might be the kid's older brother is a gangman with an illegal gun, you never know. But the point is, the Eddie Eagle program teaches kids guns are for adults, guns are not toys, guns are not to be played with. Sounds like a very, very, very good program. There are anti-gun politicians, and one of them I know specifically, but I'm not going to say their name because I don't want to say their name. Because I'm embarrassed by this. There are anti-gun politicians that have tried as hard as they could to stop Eddie Eagle from being taught to kids. Why? Do you not understand it? Do you think that the NRA wants to teach kids how to use guns so that when they go to 9th grade they can kill people? Is that where fear-mongering and ignorance has gotten us? Is it? I mean, I really want to know that. You're worried about gun accidents. There are politicians that are pro-gun and anti-gun. There are politicians that are worried about gun accidents. And I'm worried about gun accidents too. I've talked about safety in my videos. I made a video about how parents keep their kids away from their gun. I had to undergo proper training. I agree that gun accidents are bad. We all do. No one wants to see a gun accident. No one in their right mind wants to see a gun accident. If you want to see a gun accident, you belong in a mental institution. But there are anti-gun politicians that have actually tried as hard as they could to stop the Eddie Eagle program from being taught to kids. And I have 2 questions I want to ask. This is an opinion or a question. It's not to be construed as a fact. Is the reason that the anti-gun politician doesn't understand the Eddie Eagle program and honestly thinks it's a tool for the fanatical NRA to arm young children? Do the anti-gun politicians worry that the NRA will not make the next generation of kids afraid of guns? So the next generation might grow up to be responsible instead of fearing guns? Or is it, and I pray to God I'm wrong about this one. This is another question I want to ask. I pray to God I'm wrong when I ask this question. Do the anti-gun politicians that oppose Eddie Eagle want to see accidents? I hope to God they don't. I hope to God they don't. But I'm thinking to myself, if we have less crime, you have less opportunity to fearmonger. If we have less accidents, you have less opportunity to fearmonger. Okay? People, anti-gun people say, we have X number of gun accidents last year. We had X number of gun accidents this year. We have X number of gun accidents since 1980. In X number of cases, the accident involved a child. In X number of cases, there was a death. Now, when there are less gun accidents, those statistics go down. When kids are better taught to walk away from the gun and not play with it, those numbers go down drastically. And are politicians afraid that if they stop gun accidents, they won't have a point to fearmonger anymore? I pray to God I'm wrong about that. I mean, I seriously pray to God I'm wrong. But I cannot comprehend why someone would not want to have training to teach children not to play with guns. We teach kids about sexually transmitted diseases. We teach kids about drugs. We teach kids about peer pressure. We teach kids about drunk driving. We teach kids about Halloween is coming. We teach kids about not going into the stranger's house on Halloween night when they go for candy. Why would you not want to teach the kid how to play with a gun? What is the logical reason for anyone not to teach a kid not to play with a gun? I want that logical reason today. I want someone to email me today or message me today or comment me today and tell me about it. What is the logical reason? Okay. We're done with this part of the series. We're going to do the next series in a few minutes when I recharge the camera. The next series is going to be a little longer.